Hi, it's Kristen here. A question that I'm asked all the time is whether it's possible to have enjoyable restaurant meals where your kids behave when they're between 2 and 5 years old. And the good news is yes, it's totally possible, and the techniques to help make it happen also help for those family holiday meals too. So take note, because I know it's time of year where those are coming. The ways to help your little one be successful are 3 techniques to start at home and then 3 techniques for when you're in the restaurant. So let's start with the techniques at home. The first is to take a look at where are you feeding your child in the house. Are they eating in the playroom, in bed? I've even heard of families feeding their kids in the bathtub. All of these rob your child of the opportunity to learn the skill of how to sit at a table and eat. So make a new family rule where every meal and snack is now going to be eaten at the table. This way your little one has the opportunity to learn the skill of how to sit still and eat. Tip number 2 is to take a look at your own behavior. Are you eating while you're doing the dishes and multitasking and folding the laundry and taking another bite? Actions speak louder than words. So make it a new rule for yourself as well, to stop what you're doing, sit, and eat. And the third technique for at home is to take a look at, are you allowing your child to take a bite and then run around and then come back to the table and take a bite and then run around and come back to the table and take a bite? That's not going to work in a restaurant. So make it a new rule that if your child gets up and leaves the table, they're telling you that they're all done. And the next time that they're going to be allowed to eat is at the next planned meal or snack. This way, they're going to get it wrong a couple of times, and you're going to have to deal with a little bit of a grumpy pants because they're hungry. But I promise you that after a couple of times, your child's going to clue into this really quick. And if they're getting ready to get up, you can do a double check. Are you sure you're all done? If yes, okay, then the kitchen's closed. And this way, using these 3 at-home techniques will give your child the opportunity to practice those skills of sitting at a table and eating when it comes to being in a restaurant or at a family holiday meal. Now, I did share that there's 3 other techniques to use when you're in the restaurant. And the first is to come prepared. Have with you some toys, some crayons, and coloring books to keep your little one engaged and entertained while they're waiting for their food to arrive. Because in the mind of a 2 to 5-year-old, that can be quite a long wait. The second success tip is to order your little one's food either right away when you sit down or when the server comes and asks for your drink order. Having their food come earlier helps make that wait a little bit shorter. And the third technique, or the third tip, is to really just check your expectations. You know, little ones between 2 and 5 years old, they're just not developmentally at a place where they can sit for hours on end and be good and have good behavior at a table. So absolutely, restaurant meals can be successful with kids, but they're going to be shorter ones. Now you have what you need to have successful restaurant meals and family holiday meals with your 2 to 5-year-old. I look forward to connecting with you soon. And in the meantime, enjoy your family and good food.